Hello guys, today I'm going to tell you how you can install this TempleOS distro called Zenith. Alright. So, first thing you want to do is you want to go to ZenithOS.org. You first got to admire the 3DZ here. Then you go to the GitLab, click on the latest build. You look for the ISO, you click on it, you download it, you save it, and then once you got that, first also make sure you got yourself a virtual machine. If you have absolutely zero shekels and little skill with virtual machines, you want to look up for the Oracle VM, the virtual box. You wanna download whatever version works out for you. You know, they got Windows, they got Mac OS, they got Solaris. I mean, who even uses Solaris anymore? They got Ubuntu, Debian, all these pre-compiled packages, and of course, it's open source. So you can, if you were like a Richard Stallman or whatever, don't worry, it's licensed under GPL v2. Alright. Now that we got all that out of the way, let's open up VirtualBox, and we gotta make a virtual machine. So to do that, you guys see this penguin. You see it's a very easy to read, idiot-proof UI. Press new. Call it whatever you want. I want to call it ZenithOS, or you can call it biggest, greatest VM in history. This somehow thought it was Linux. That's pretty based, but we're gonna put it as other slash unknown 64-bit. We're gonna put, we can put any amount of RAM. ZenithOS requires 5. I mean, it can go with 256 megabyte. Let's go with 2 gig. Doesn't even matter how big the hard disk is unless you really plan on putting big files. Just go with the default settings. Alright. Before we start it up, you gotta go into settings and you gotta go to storage. You actually have to enter in that ISO. You gotta find your ISO wherever that is. Alright, you got the ZenithOS latest build. Hit OK. And then start. Oh shoot, what happened? Why didn't that work? Alright, let's try that again. Okay, now it works. Cool. Alright. This will ask, hey, this does not have the virtual mouse capture, whatever it's called. Don't worry about that. It's just that when you click on the screen to capture the mouse, the mouse pointer, you want to pay attention to what key that's assigned to, so that when you want to leave the operating system, you can move outside outside of Zenith. So you do the right click. For me, it's the right right control button, and when I want to get back in, I just click on it. Alright. So hard drive, virtual machine, VirtualBox. Yeah. Press any key. Wait for it to do its thing. The installation is pretty straightforward. Yep. Alright. So now that it's installed, you actually want to power this down. This is a VirtualBox specific issue, but power off the machine, go back to settings, remove the disk, and then start again. Alright, press 1. And then, okay, here we are. So, you want to start drawing in ZenithOS. This is, or even TempleOS. This is bad. These steps are backwards compatible. You want to make a new file or whatever. You do doldoc, and then just enter in whatever file name that you see fit. Nah, we're not going to do hello world. Let's do draw the world. Shoot, hold on. Oh, I'm messing with you. It's ed, you're not doldoc. Alright, there we go. Alright. So, when you do that, the whole reason we did that was because we wanted to open a file. Since everything in ZenithOS or TempleOS is a text file, what you want to do, is that you're just opening a text file. You can put any extension pretty much, since you just want to draw. You don't want to program anything. We can just type. You'll think that all I can do here is type, right? That's actually kind of wrong. You do Control R, and now you open up the graphics sprite resource menu. And before you click on any of these things, like a point, line, arrow, it doesn't have a default color. So if I just start drawing, let's say I want to make a line, it'll start glowing in the dark. And as Terry Davis himself said, you never want to glow in the dark, because then you become CIA. You never want to become CIA. So let's exit out of this. Let's make a new file. Draw the world 2.cc, or let's do ha 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 ha. Yeah, ooh, warning, not a text file. It doesn't matter. Hello there. Okay, Control R. You want to make a sprite. Let's pick a color. Oh, as you can see, we got a wide variety of colors, a whole 16. Line. And there you go. That's how you draw in Zenith. Well, just kidding. I missed a few features. So, right-click when you wanna change whatever it is you're doing. Here's if you wanna undo, you can just click on any of these lines you created, and you delete it. So I deleted a few lines, and while we're at it, let's change the colors. Guess what? We don't have just those 16. We also got color dithering. So it widens the palette a little bit, kind of. Just pick whatever this is, and let's make a few rectangles. And bam! I don't know what I'm doing here, but it's an option. Got rectangles. You got circles. You got what the heck, a text box. Oh, never mind. That's pointless. You can do 3D meshes. I don't have enough experience with that. We're going to change the thickness of the lines. And yeah, I just wanted to show that getting yourself hooked up with ZenithOS and start drawing whatever it is you want to start drawing is pretty simple. I'll make a more coherent video maybe later. But yeah, thank you for watching.